Breakfast out is invariably you're sitting there and you're
It's an inside.
Thank you all for coming to our holiday party. Some of you might know this is a long-standing Lacina Heitler tradition, but we missed a few years, so we're happy to be back. And as always, I just wanted to thank all of you who are here. Some of our clients are here, some of our consultants and colleagues, but we also especially wanted to thank our staff. Worked tirelessly this year. We had a very productive year. We're very happy with the direction we're going. I wanted to single out Doug Houston. I don't know if he's here or where he is, but Doug worked sort of tirelessly when things were challenging and continues to work on setting the groundwork for our future here. So thank you to Doug. Yes. So, that's good. Here. Cheers. So what's a little bit special this year, besides the fact that it's been a few years since we had a holiday party, is that, as some of you also might know, before he was a ukulele-wielding frontman to his own band, Ivan was the founder and principal of this firm, and he retired at the end of 2009. Really poor timing. We didn't have a holiday party in 2009, and we haven't had one since, so the occasion of his retirement has come and gone unnoticed. And tonight, we're hoping to rectify that and toast Ivan for a great career and thank him for everything that he's done for this firm. And just a couple of words before he gets back to singing. This firm started in the late 90s. It was Ivan, myself, and one computer in Ivan's living room. Ironically, we called ourselves Lacina Group, which admittedly was a bit of a false representation, but that didn't really bother us at the time. We were prone to calling ourselves Lacina Group when it seemed to make sense to pass Ivan off as Italian. We did whatever we wanted to get work, and my fantasy was that it was a two-man firm and I was a principal whose last name was Group. In any case, we eventually grew into the name. We did become a bit of a group, and we've grown the firm over the last decade or so. Hi. And you know, made the group name sort of stick. And although Ivan hasn't been here for 3 years, his stamp is very much on this firm. I think people who have joined since 2009 may not know how much of what they're doing came from Ivan. The simplest example is that we quote him often. So to a client who has a 2,000 square foot dream and a 500 square foot apartment, we often say, it's like a yacht, which was one of Ivan's famous sayings. He actually said submarine. We adjusted it slightly to have a better interpretation. We often comfort ourselves when losing out on a job with the age-old Ivanism, sometimes the best jobs are the ones you don't get. We've used that. And other things, but besides the direct quotes, a lot of the personality of the firm comes from Ivan. Ivan, before starting his own firm, was on the other side of the table. He worked for a large bank, building branches all over the world, and so we got a client focus that had the sort of real world limits of budget and schedule from Ivan, and we brought that to our work, and I think it makes us makes it sort of appealing to some of the developers and institutional clients we work with. Of course, Ivan then went to the Cooper Union and got a totally artistic education, and his ability to sort of hold those two things are what shapes our desire to practice that way. And probably most importantly, Ivan always believed that life was about balance. And so we certainly worked hard, but on a Friday when there was nothing to do, you had a beer and you hang out on the office. And you know, we've taken that to heart. Work is not all your life, and Ivan believed that there was things you need to be out in the culture doing and seeing and experiencing to be a good architect. And I think, you know, as we can all learn something from Ivan here, if you don't have interests outside of work, then when you retire, you won't be a ukulele, samba playing chef. So I encourage you all to follow Ivan's example, have a lot of interests, and have a really great retirement. And so here's to Ivan's great retirement.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you.
And then, without further ado,
We'll play a little more. We're gonna do Batucada, but I just want to add to Josh's words. I know Josh since he was really a very young man, 9 years old or so, and I always thought he was special. So when I had the opportunity to team up with him, it was like a great thing. And I think that we connected because we had a similar view on life, about values, what's important, how to deal with people. You know, making money and be successful is important, but how you live your life is even more important. And I just love this guy, and I wish him much success in the years to come. And this is to Josh now.
I
You can make your mark over there.
think cake is good.
It's funny, or it's sad, or it's quiet, or it's mad. It's a good day, or it's bad.